All right, thank you guys for calling in today. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your night to do this. We'll keep this short and sweet because I want to be respectful of your time. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm just going to go over a PowerPoint with some information about the Transform 120 program and our products and how it's personally affected me. So give me 1 second. All right, can you guys see my screen? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, good. All right, well, you know, I like to talk about putting yourself first for a little bit. And we have this challenge. It's called the Transform 120 Challenge. And the biggest thing is we want to put you and your health as the top priority for the next 120 days. We all live in such a crazy, busy world that we don't have time to get the proper nutrition in us. If we buy good groceries, they usually go bad by the time we get it. And so it's important for us to take care of ourselves so we're around for our family and our kids. I love this page. So did you know that 75% of all chronic diseases are preventable? To me, when I first saw that, was just absolutely crazy. That to me was crazy because I grew up in a household where you were just sick. That's what you did. You couldn't do anything about it. And so here are some other interesting facts. You know, 1 in 3 people live with some form of cardiovascular disease. 1 in 3 women will develop cancer. 1 in 2 men will develop cancer. 1 in 3 will be obese. And that's a pretty scary number and statistic to me. And then that the U.S. national healthcare spends about $3 trillion a year to take care of themselves. That's a lot of money. So I always like to talk about, you know, there's a difference between a diet and then there's a difference between a detox. And so a diet, and what this image is showing, is you have all of these toxins are stored in your fat cells. And so what your body does is when you start to diet, restrict your calories, when you start to really work out, you're burning off fat. Well, you're releasing all these toxins into your body, and your body starts to freak out because it doesn't know what to do with all these toxins. So it goes into this self-preservation mode. So it wants to put fat back around all the essential and vital organs. So you tend to grow back, you tend to blow back up. And that's simply your body reacting to the release of toxins in your body to protect itself. So a cleanse or a detox is different, because what you're doing is you're getting rid of those toxins, and then therefore you can shred the fat, get rid of all the toxins, flood your body with good, wholesome nutrition, and then you just have better overall health. You don't get the yo-yoing effect back and forth, and you don't really get the rebound back. And so to me, this visual is so key in explaining just the differences between dieting and cleansing. So, and I've personally experienced this. I have done pretty much everything you can think of. I've done diet pills, I've done shots, I've done drops, I've done crazy banana diets, I've done it all. And every single time I get back to where I was before, if not worse, and I don't feel good. And I want to feel good. I want to be around for my kiddos. So what do we detox? How do we do this detox? Well, the power is in the plants. So Juice Plus, what it is they take the whole cherry, the whole coconut, the whole broccoli, and they put it into a blender. They juice it. They take out all the sodium and the sugar, because that's what's bad for you, right, out of juicing. And then they lay it out like a big fruit roll-up, and they dry it. And then what they do is they put it into a capsule or a gummy. So you're able to get all of the benefits of eating all of these fruits and veggies in your diet every single day. So I always love to ask folks, you know, what's the most important part of an apple? Anybody know? So some of you may say it's the skin or it's the seeds. Well, I say it's the core. The core could be important. Well, I say the whole thing is important, because apples are, the way that they're made, it works synergistically together. There's not, vitamin A isn't the most important. Vitamin D is not the most important. This mineral, that mineral is not the most important. All of them working together, that is what your body knows, and it treats it as food because that's what it really is, and it knows what to do with it. And all those vitamins, all those minerals, all the phytonutrients that are in those plants go into your body, and it really helps to affect you down at the cellular level. So as you can see on this picture, these are all the fruits and veggies that are in Juice Plus. So that's a lot. I don't know about you, but I don't eat Brussels sprouts a lot and I don't eat parsley a lot. So it's good to know that I'm getting all of these into my body every single day. The other thing that I love about Juice Plus is that we are the most researched brand and product in the world. So we have over 33 published studies from all these leading institutes. You can see National Cancer Institute, you have Vanderbilt University, you know, and we're an international company. And so the research speaks for itself, and it is just I love being backed by all of this research and the scientists that do all of this. What this challenge is you say yes to doing the trio, so doing the capsules or the gummies. You do the red, green, and purple. You do 2 shakes a day. I typically do mine for breakfast and then maybe one for lunch, and then I'll eat a dinner, just depending on my day. Make sure you drink a lot of water. You need to make sure your urine is clear. And for some people, it's 100 ounces, and for others, it may be more. It depends on your own body and how your body works with water. Exercise. Try to exercise, 3 or 4 times a week. Do 30 to 60 minutes. Go for a walk after dinner. Go do a Zumba class. Do whatever you enjoy. The biggest thing that we do here is we eliminate wheat and dairy. Those are the biggest inflammers in your body, and inflammation is the cause of most diseases. So I don't know about you, but I don't want diseases, and I want to be around, and I want to be healthy for my kiddos. In reducing that inflammation, I myself felt an immediate difference, but also a longevity difference as well. Another thing that we want you to do is take a deep breath, meditate, prayer, just relax a little bit, okay? Where everybody's so stressed. We've got to learn to breathe and calm down. Sleep. Try to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. It's really important that your body is able to regenerate itself. When you sleep, that's when your body does all of the healing. And so it's important that you allow your body that time to heal itself. Assist. So what we like to do is we like to have the last meal no later than 6 o'clock, because then that gives you a brief fast, and so your body is able to help get rid of all the toxins in your body, help digest food, and it's just another important step. And then balance. So you never once heard me say this is a caloric restricted diet. It's not. And so if you're hungry, eat. That's what I love about this. And so if you have a shake for breakfast and you're hungry before lunch, have a snack. Just make sure it's gluten-free and dairy-free. Also, we want to reduce any artificial preservatives and colors, sweeteners, chemicals, caffeine, and alcohol. Notice I didn't say eliminate, but reduce. Definitely get rid of or reduce saturated fats and refined sugar and hydrogenated fats as well. So back to the research, what I was saying is we have over 33 studies done, and all these studies have proven that we have healthier guns. Our heart is healthier. We boost our immune system. It actually helps and protects your DNA, and it helps reduce any systematic inflammation in your body as well. Again, the inflammation being caused by the toxins and the gluten and the dairy. Healthy skin, your skin reveals what's going on inside. So if you have healthy skin, everything is working good inside. You have enough water and your cells are regenerating themselves. Also, another important thing is the oxidative stresses. So I always like to explain this. When you work out, you create oxidative stresses. You can also get oxidative stresses from eating poorly, from being stressed. And so oxidative stresses is so when you cut an apple, it turns brown, and that's oxidative stresses. That's an example. So, but if you squeeze some lemon juice or lime juice on it, that has antioxidants, so it slows down any of the stress or any of the oxidative issues that are going on, and it slows it down. So you want to flood your body with antioxidants to really help protect your cells every day. And especially if you work out, you really need to make sure you get those antioxidants into your body. The berries that we have, full of antioxidants. It's very, very important to get those in your body. So some of the healthy benefits for Juice Plus, you can read them, but we have increased energy, you boost your immune system, better digestion, better sleep. I was talking to one of our guys, and he says he's sleeping so much better before. He couldn't turn his brain off. And so for him to be able to get more than 4 hours a night of sleep, he's a better dad, he's a better employee, and he just feels better all around. Increased antioxidants, reduced of chronic diseases, decreased need for medication. We have a lot of folks that are able to reduce their medication because they're fixing the problem by fueling their body with good nutrition. The thing I love is it reduced colds and flus. My kiddos are in daycare, and they get runny noses and they get little colds, but it's 2-3 days. It's not taking them out like it used to. My daughter used to get ear infections all the time. She was double ear infection. She's actually allergic to amoxicillin. And we found that out the hard way because she had a big rash. And so she hasn't had any ear infections in 18 months. And for me, that's really good. The other thing that I love here is that kids eat Juice Plus for free. So with every adult order, kids are able to get it for free. And that's because Juice Plus believes in helping the next generation in learning about proper nutrition and feeding their bodies the right way. My kiddos have been on it for almost 2 years, and their palate has changed. They love fruits and veggies. I cannot keep enough in my house. It's a great problem to have. So here's some before and after pictures for some of the Transform 120 that we've seen. For the guy up on the right, he lost 30 pounds or 34 pounds in 30 days, 62 pounds in 90 days. That's a lot. He cut his BMI almost in half. That's pretty crazy. And it's just exciting to see this. I've heard, within 1.5 weeks, I've cut my type 2 diabetic meds in half. That's big. That's huge. And it's all because they're fueling their body with proper nutrition. ADHD has been helped. My nephew, he personally has been helped by this because he's getting rid of all of the trash that's in some of the food, like the dyes, and getting the fruits and the veggies are really helping calm his brain function down and helping him pay attention. So less craving of junk food. That's me. I don't crave the sugars as much as I used to, which is awesome. And cleared memory. After I had my babies, I was so just clogged. I couldn't remember why I went into a room. I found a TV remote in my purse more times than I want to admit. And it's nice to be able to balance my hormones out and balance everything so I can think clearly. So I always like this picture. How would you like to start your day? A lot of people drink Starbucks every morning. Don't get me wrong. I like to have a special treat as well. But, an iced white mocha is 450 calories. Well, a Juice Plus shake is 130 calories. And it's amazing. It tastes just like a Wendy's Frosty. And if you don't believe me, we will give you some shakes because they are phenomenal. You get protein, 13 grams of protein with the complete, and you get 11 grams with the iced mocha. And not to mention it has caffeine and others. So, for the shake, it's about $2 a day. Well, if you do the tall Starbucks, that's over $4. That adds up really quickly. So I like to share this. This is one of our ladies on our team, and that little beautiful girl right there is Tegan. And her mom had, she thought she was a really healthy person. She was a personal trainer and, super healthy, had nothing going on. Well, about 30 days after she started taking the product, they got pregnant. And, all pregnancies are wonderful, but especially for them because they had multiple miscarriages and they weren't even allowed to even try to have a baby for a while. And so for her to have that change in 30 days to get pregnant and hold the pregnancy is a big deal. And she, of course, went to her doctor, can I take this stuff? Is this stuff okay? And yeah, it's fruits and veggies. Can you normally eat that? And the answer is yes, you can. So the other great thing that I loved is that's grandma with her, and she has genetically high cholesterol, and it dropped 76 points in a month. That's a lot. They wanted to put her on statin drugs, and those have side effects and everything else. So, but she was able to be healthy just because she's flooding her body with fruits and veggies. Clearer skin. So this is the same gal I was talking about. Again, she thought she was super healthy. And
you didn't mention your healthy son in the background of
oh, yeah.
the last photo.
Right.
Dang, I didn't know if you noticed that.
In the background.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even see that.
I didn't know if you did.
That's funny. But clear skin. So this took about 4 months to get clear skin. Clearly she had some inflammation issues going on in her body. And so with taking the capsules, just the capsules, not even adding any shakes, she was able to clear her skin. And to this day, I see her and her skin looks beautiful. And it's, you know, it's a big deal to have clear skin when you're used to having to do chemical peels and facials and all of that, and you don't need it anymore. Talk about saving yourself money. This is one of my favorite posts to talk about. Clearly she's pregnant in the first picture, and you can tell August 25th she had the baby, and then she did this for 30 days. So in the first 30 days you can see the big inflammation changing in her belly and such. And the important thing to notice or to note here is she had a cesarean, and so she couldn't work out. And so this is all food-based, which is phenomenal, just to have those such great results. And also, if you look down at the picture on the bottom, that was her 2 weeks after that, her 60 days. And that was after she was able to add in some workout. So look, ab definition. Now, I know we all want abs like that, but some of us don't have those quite yet, but we're working on it, right? So Rick, would you like to share your quick story about how this has helped you?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know if who's heard this story already and who hasn't, but I've had stomach problems I'll generalize it. I've had gastro problems for basically my entire life. And early last year, I had gone to the hospital for abdominal pain and nausea, and they ran, you know, all the tests they could, and nothing really showed, and went on with the rest of the year. And then September hit, and I was going to the hospital once every other week, and again, doing all these tests, no one knew what was going on. We pretty much called the gastroenterologist and said, you will see me, because we can't go on like this. And they ran some tests, and they did the test where, I don't remember the name, but you actually eat an irradiated egg, which was horrible because I hate eggs. And they take pictures of your body, x-rays of your body every hour or so to see how the egg, you know, see how fast the egg is passing through your system. And it turns out that I have gastroparesis. Gastroparesis is basically where your stomach is paralyzed. When your heart beats, it pumps blood. When your stomach expands and contracts, a lot like a heartbeat, it pumps food from your stomach into the larger and smaller intestines, where the nutrition from the food you eat is absorbed into the body and then later expelled. As I said, my stomach doesn't beat, so food just sits in the stomach. And to counteract that, the stomach tries to create more acid to break down that food, which is resulting in which is resulting in the stomach pain, the nausea, the vomiting, diarrhea, acid reflux, just any kind of gastro problem you can think of. I was going through it. And on top of that, I also have irritable bowel syndrome. So it's a double whammy. going into December, I was on 12 different medications, and I was in the hospital over the week of my birthday with pneumonia. And, I was just basically in my hospital bed, just praying to God, looking for something that can help. And now I've worked with Kaylee, and I was introduced with Juice Plus before, but I was just kind of ho-hum about it. I didn't really pay much attention to it. And I don't know how it happened. I don't remember exactly how it worked out. But, it was 3 days later, and we got back in contact with each other, and she brings up Juice Plus again. And so I get back on it, and a little over a month later, I was off all my medications. And the side effects from having gastroparesis are pretty much non-existent. If I do get sick, it's a little bit of the nausea, but I'm not in the hospital. I'm not constantly in the bathroom hugging onto the toilet. I can actually go to work. I can leave the apartment, because for 2 months I didn't do anything but. Not only did it help with that, but to echo what Kaylee was saying, I noticed that before I couldn't sleep. I was a night owl. I would toss and turn, and if I did fall asleep, I would wake up every 20, 30 hours or so. And now when my head hits the pillow, I stay asleep, or I fall asleep and I stay asleep. I also see better cognitive processing going on. I know that's not a good example of that, but what else? Anyway, the list can go on and on at the benefits that I've seen from taking Juice Plus. When I was sick, I gained like 25 pounds, and now I'm back to pre-sickness weight. And anyway, I'm rambling. I apologize, but I will never not take this product.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing that, Rick. It is really important, and it has changed you. I can, just knowing you too, you can just see the radiant glow from you and just the thirst for life. It's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I want to talk about my personal experience just real quick. On the left, you'll see that's my husband's leg. He has psoriasis, and what that is for people who don't know, is it's an autoimmune disease, and so you get white patchy scales all over your legs and arms. You can also get it on your hairline as well. Up here, I have a friend that has that. And we talked to the doctor because we didn't know what it was. I just thought it was dry skin and he wasn't exfoliating. But they told us it was psoriasis, and they wanted us to put him on steroids. And we said, no way, we're not putting those toxins in his body. And what we decided to do is to do Juice Plus. So these results are after 30 days. We did the, we did the challenge for 30 days, and these are the results we've seen. And so as you can tell, the color's gone down, the redness has gone down, and it continues to go down every 4 months, which is really cool to see. And he doesn't have the flare-ups like he used to. So we're really proud of that. For myself, I did a 30-day challenge, and I lost 2% body fat in that 30 days, and I lost 10 pounds, which was phenomenal because I had been plateaued for such a long time.
You've been fat before?
Yeah. And so what we did is, as you can see in the picture, you can just see the inflammation in my stomach had really gone down. I've stayed on this product since then, and I've lost over 20 pounds just in the time just being on it and eating healthy. I have zero sugar cravings, and my mental clarity, like I had said, is phenomenal. So it's been a great life changer for me. Here's my why. So I'm a mom on a mission to inspire healthy living through nutrition and lifestyle and coaching. I am able to work part-time as an engineer and stay at home with my kiddos because of us. And it has helped our family to keep us healthy. It's helped us financially. And to be able to spend time with my kiddos is my important part. Yeah, I know. And so it's just a really good, such a great program. So I quickly want to talk about the business opportunities that we have for those who may be interested. I'm not going to go too deep into this. You can kind of look at the pictures yourself. But what we are is we're network marketing, and we are the #1 nutritional product in the world, and we are the most researched product in the world. This company has been around for 46 years, and it's not going anywhere. This is a multi-billion-dollar company, and it's structured in a way that we are the front line. We are the face of the company. They don't spend their money on promoting on TV or having a box store. It's relationships, it's one-on-one, and that is how we're able to spread the word about it. It's $50 to buy into this business. You pay that every year. So for $50, you get your own business, which is phenomenal because the risk is very low. And also in this industry, in this company, you will find the most inspiring, supportive, and beautiful people inside and out. So you guys go upstairs. Go upstairs, please. So what we have... So as you can see, you get retail sales profit, and you can get 6% commission, and you go up the ladder, and you're able to get bonuses, cash bonuses, and commissions and such. And so we can go into more detail off of this call if you're interested. But it's a great company to work for. What we have is, if you're a 3 club, you can bring in $15,000 a year, and who wouldn't want that, right? 12 club, you can make an extra $40,000 a year. So it's very, very achievable in working together with people. So do you have any questions for me? Thank you. Yeah.
I don't know if you explained it, Kaylee, but why? I mean, I know why you decided to take Juice Plus, but did you already explain why did you get into the business?
No, I didn't. That's a good one. I got in the business because I wanted my product for free. I'm kind of cheap like that. And so I wanted my product for free, and I wanted my kids to get it for free because I'm going to be on this for life. And so I started out just getting enough orders so I could get all of our products for free. And then it just naturally progressed into building my business and becoming more involved with it. And so it's been a crazy fast adventure, and I don't regret any bit of it. Please.
Hi, baby.
Okay, you need to go upstairs. So thank you for asking, Rick.
Oh, no problem.